In today's video, you will discover an easy morning routine that anyone can do no matter how much time you have, whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Look, for a very long time, I struggled with my morning routine, and the reason was I was overcomplicating it, and I was trying to do too many things too fast, so it demotivated me, and it made me overthink and made me fall off track. The whole point of a morning routine though is to put you in a positive state of mind, get you start off on the right foot so you can make the most of your day and stay in that high energy, positive state of mind that you need to be in to win the day. Welcome to our channel, everyone. My name is Nima Attar. I have an organization in the financial industry that has over 500 individuals. I started my business when I was 23, and within 5 years, I was able to make 7 figures passive income. And a huge part of that was being able to get my morning routine on point and getting my day started on the right foot. Let's get right into it. The first habit, and in my opinion, the most important habit to make your morning routine work, is don't touch your phone until your morning routine is done. Look, one of the worst habits that people get into, that I got into for a long time, is the minute I would wake up, I would go on my phone. Why would I want to go on my phone? Because my business was there, because social media notification was there, because there was a lot of things that required my attention, and I thought if I get into it right in the morning, then I'm being productive and I'm working hard and I'm making things happen. Here's what I found out though. That was the main reason I was struggling to get my morning routine going. That was the main reason I would start my day in a bad way. Why? Because the minute you go on your phone, you become reactive. You never know if you open your phone, it's going to be something positive or it's going to be something negative. So you don't know whether you're starting your day off in a positive state of mind, in an angry state of mind, or in a sad state of mind when you do that. But when you avoid your phone, you actually can be proactive because now you're choosing what to do in the beginning of your morning and how you want to feel. So don't touch your phone. And let me share one more thing with you. I always had a hard time with some of my morning routines because I didn't prioritize it, because when I would go on my phone, there would be a bunch of problems or a bunch of stuff that I needed to solve. So I did the opposite. I said, look, I'm going to reward myself for doing my morning routine by going on my phone, because it was the thing I wanted to do the most. When you're in business for yourself, when you're a leader, which all of you are a leader of your own life, you need to reward yourself and punish yourself just like a boss would to an employee or a leader would do to their team members. So for me, in order to make sure my morning routine happened, I didn't touch my phone until I did all my habits, so that when I did go on my phone, it would be a reward to myself for doing the right behaviors. And I avoided a major distraction that would distract me from those habits. So first and foremost, the most important part of this video and of the morning routine, don't touch your phone until you finish the habits that I'm gonna go through and until you're ready to go and make your day happen and start to react to situations from a positive state of mind, not from a potentially negative one when you first wake up. Here's the next one. Never hit the snooze button. Look, I'll share this with you right now. Many mornings I would wake up and I would be a little bit tired. I would be a little bit lethargic. When you're in your bed and you're feeling warm and comfortable, the last thing you want to do is get out of it. So I would always say, I'll sleep in for 15 more minutes. Even there was a time where I would set my wake up time 15 minutes before I actually planned on waking up. So let's say I wanted to wake up at 6:30, I would put my alarm for 6:15 because I knew the first thing I'm gonna do is hit the snooze button for 15 minutes. So I'm like, this way I'll make sure to wake up at 6:30. Now some of you are listening to this and go, wow, that's a smart idea. Maybe I should do that. Don't do that. Here's why. When you hit the snooze button, you're telling your subconscious mind that I'm not ready for the day yet. So essentially, you're immediately bringing your confidence down and you're immediately telling yourself that you need more time to really deal with this day. But if you're looking forward to your day, if you have those times in your life, and I'm sure you've had it and I've had it too, where you're pumped up, you're excited, you got goals that you want to achieve and you want to get after it, do you ever delay your start of the day? If anything, you can't even fall asleep. You can't even wait till you wake up. When those times where you have that much urgency and that much enthusiasm, you don't even need an alarm clock to wake up. So you want to train your mind to be excited for the day, not to delay the day or procrastinate the day. So please, 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 whatever you do, I don't care if you're waking up at 9 a.m. or if you're waking up at 6 a.m. or whatever time you want to wake up. Never start your day by hitting the snooze button. Get out of bed. And one trick that I can teach you to do this is use the 5-second rule. When that alarm goes off, before you go and hit that snooze button, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and get out of bed. Another trick that can help you with this. Put your phone in your bathroom where you have to get out of bed, walk to the bathroom before you can hit the snooze button. And here's why putting it in the bathroom next to your sink works so well. When you get out of the bed, walk to your phone to hit the snooze, you have the sink right there. All you got to do now is go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop all the negative thoughts that tell you to go back to bed. turn on the cold water and wash your face with it. That will shock your system and keep you from wanting to go to bed. And the last tip for you to stay awake when you wake up so you don't go back to bed, put on a good music right away. It could be whatever you like, something you like to dance to, and start moving your body and dance to it for 1 minute, 2 minutes. I know it sounds silly. I know it looks a little bit weird sometimes, but you're doing it by yourself in your bathroom. Who cares? No one's there to watch you. But by moving your body and dancing, it gets your heart rate up. It gets you excited. And as Tony Robbins always says, motion creates emotion. So this way, you're going to stay in that high energy, high enthusiasm mode, and you're not going to want to go back to bed. This little thing that I just told you will take you maybe 3 to 5 minutes, but it'll change your life because you'll never want to go back to bed and you'll actually start your day when you planned on starting it. Here's the next thing that I suggest you do. Get some warm or at least room temperature water and drink a cup of it as you get your day started in the morning. This is so important because it's going to clear your throat. It's going to refresh your system. And when you drink cold water, it's not the best for your body. So that's why I suggest room temperature, or in my case, what I do is hot water with a little bit of lime. Now, here's what else I do. While I'm drinking this water, I go and read a book, 10 to 20 pages. You don't need to go and read 50 pages. You don't need to go finish a book. Just 10 pages, 20 pages of a good book that puts you in a positive state of mind, that gives you some positive information that you could potentially act on in your day. Here's what else I do. After I finish reading that book and drinking that water, which might take me 10, 15 minutes, depending on the book and how long it takes me to get through those pages, while I'm getting myself ready, maybe gelling my hair, maybe putting on some clothes for the day, for my work day, I put on a video, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe a podcast that is giving me motivation, inspiration, or education. Let me share something with you. When I was first starting out in business, I had a lot of doubts. I had a lot of anxieties. I didn't have mentorship. I didn't have that many people around me that were supporting me or telling me I can do it. So I start off every morning with a lot of doubts, with a lot of fears. And I remember one habit that I did that really helped me keep going when it was so hard, that helped me keep sticking to the grind, even though a lot of days I felt like quitting. I felt like, maybe this isn't for me. And I'm sure many of you watching this have felt that same way too, was listening to those videos. When I would put those videos on and I would listen to that motivation, listen to that inspiration, listen to that positive education, it would immediately take me out of my negative thoughts. It would take me out of those doubtful, fearful thoughts, and it would put me in a more calm and positive state. It was as if I had a mentor that was waking up with me in the morning and mentoring me and coaching me as I was getting my day started. And I know what some of you are thinking, well, Nima, what if I don't have enough time to do this? You do this while you're getting ready, while you're gelling your hair, while you're shaving, while you're brushing your teeth, while you're putting your clothes on. And if you do the math on it, it usually takes you about at least 20 to 30 minutes to do that. So you can get through some really good videos, or at least half of a really good video, and finish the rest the next morning. But here's another thing I realized. If I'm starting every morning with that level of education, with that level of energy, guess what? I'm getting way ahead of my competition, because while they're doing whatever they're doing in the morning, I'm educating myself. I'm inspiring myself. I'm learning. And one thing that I do for my team and my organization is I have a group where every morning I post a podcast, a video, something educational, something motivational, and they're all meant to watch it. And the ones that do, which is most of them, have had life-changing results and life-changing circumstances because they're starting their day off with positivity, not negativity. Here's the next thing you want to do. And I know I promised you it's only going to take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes for you to get this done, and I'm keeping my promise. Look, all the things that I listed for you so far, you can do it very fast, you can do it very slow. If 10 pages or 20 pages of reading a good book is too long and it doesn't fit your schedule, you can do 5 pages. It doesn't matter. The video that I just mentioned, you're doing it while you're getting ready anyway, so it's not adding any time to your morning at all. Here's the next thing I want you to do though. Exercise for at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you have enough time to go to the gym, awesome. Go to the gym in the morning. If you don't have time to go to the gym, that's okay. Put on a good video. There's a lot of YouTube videos that have like dance routines or exercise routines that you can follow. 5 to 10 minutes, jump up and down, get your heartbeat moving, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, do something to move your body. I know what some people are thinking. Nima, does 5 minutes, 10 minutes make a difference in terms of your health and your physical well-being? 5 to 10 minutes is better than 0 minutes. And I know many people who don't have time to go to the gym in the morning and they never go to the gym. And trust me, they're a lot more unhealthy and they have a lot harder time getting their physical health goals than the person who puts in that at 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the morning. Sure, it's not as good as a 40-minute workout at the gym, but it's better than nothing. And it gets your heartbeat up and it gets you in a good mood to get everything else done. And don't forget, there is a huge compounding effect to this. Keep this in mind. If you do 10 push-ups a day, 10 push-ups doesn't seem like much, but 10 push-ups a day in a year with 365 days is 3,650 push-ups. You don't think you're gonna be stronger than someone who does 0 push-ups? So I know 5 to 10 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it's gonna get you fit over a long period of time, and it's going to put you in a positive state of mind and get your heartbeat moving, which is gonna make it easier to do everything else. And here's the last thing, and this last one, it'll take you 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes max. Write down your goals as if you've already achieved them, and write it down using a pen and paper. There's power in that. Ever since I started my entrepreneur journey, ever since I started to chase after success and make things happen, every morning I would wake up and write my goals down as if I achieved them. And I'll tell you what, some days it was harder than others. Some days when I was really far away from my goals, it was hard to write those goals down and read them to myself as if I achieved them. Why? Because I felt like, man, am I lying to myself? Is that actually ever gonna happen? But for that moment, I made sure I put myself in a state of mind as if it's already happened. This is not kumbaya. The law of attraction, manifestation, this stuff really works. But the way it works is if you can connect emotionally with what you want. Reading words on a paper does nothing. Just telling yourself that I'm gonna be a billionaire does nothing. When you're reading that goal, you have to actually feel the positive feelings associated with you getting it. And when you visualize it, it makes it easier. For some of you, this might help. It helped me. Put on some good music that motivates you and do it at the same time. But I'll give you an example of what I did for the longest time. I would say, I am earning $85,000 a month by the year 2021. I am earning $85,000 a month by the year 2021. And I would say it in present tense as if it's already happened. And for a moment, I would visualize it and I would see it happening. Guess what? In 2020, I was making about $15,000 a month. So I was way off my goal. But December of 2020, I made $70,000 in a month. January 2021, I made $75,000 in a month. April 2021, 1 month before my 27th birthday. And my goal was always to make over $85,000 a month before my 27th birthday. 1 month before my 27th birthday, April 2021, I made $96,000 in 1 month. So I don't know if you believe in the law of attraction. I don't know if you believe in manifestation. I've seen it happen in my life so many times. I've seen it happen to the people around me so many times. So I 100% believe it. And I believe one of the things that made this happen for me was every morning for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I would read my goal as if I've achieved it, and I would visualize it happening, and I would feel the feelings. And I believe that's what made it happen for me eventually. So hope you do the same thing, because it's going to change your life. It's only going to take you a couple minutes, but that couple minutes can make all the difference for your future. Hope you enjoyed that video and got a lot of value from it. Comment below, what do you do in your mornings that has made a huge difference in your life? Also, share this with someone else in your life who either has a really good morning routine and maybe they want to see this as a way to get some new ideas, or someone who's struggling with their morning routine and they want to find out how they can have an easy, simple way to get their morning off started. And last but not least, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time you have a new video. Last week, I uploaded a video called The Truth About Morning Routines. And in that video, I talk about what you can do in the evenings and at night to make sure your morning routine actually happens. Click right here to watch that. I'll see you next time. Thank you.